The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
And good morning to you, world famous Butch and Bob Show for this Friday morning, the 10th day of June. Butch Hubbard here with you on the Big Dog, along with Bob Morgan. And it is now time for the world famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by the Women's Health Center in downtown Jesup. Also in downtown Jesup, Murphy Builder Supply, Wolf Animal Hospital on West Cherry Street here in Jesup, and by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Good morning, Bob. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good banquet last night, right?
Yeah, enjoyed it. Nice meeting Charlie Ward.
Good guy?
Soft-spoken.
Yeah, soft-spoken, huh?
Quiet.
Quiet.
Nice guy.
All right, maybe we can talk about that a little bit later, but we have guests in the studio with us this morning from Prime South Bank. We have Renee Hutto. Good morning, Renee.
Good morning.
And introduce your guest from Brunswick who's part of Prime South Bank.
This is Jade Jones. She is our new marketing director for all of the offices for Prime South Bank. She's doing a great job, has a great personality, bubbly, and she's here to help tell about our breakfast with characters this coming up week.
Thank you, Renee. Keep going. Keep going with the confidence.
All right, Jade Jones, you live in Brunswick, right?
Yes.
You're the new marketing director for Prime South Bank.
Correct. Started
Okay.
about 7 months ago.
About 7 months ago. And did you move in from out of town or what?
Yes, I was burnt out of Atlanta traffic, so I wanted to get closer to home. I'm originally from Waycross.
Oh, you're originally from Waycross?
Yes.
Well, that's good. But you're living up Atlanta, and you were able to move down here.
Yes.
And so you're over in the Brunswick-St. Simons area, but you handle the marketing for all of Prime South Bank. But y'all got a big event coming up that is special. Let's talk about that, Jade. Renee, you want to start first? Go
We're
ahead,
having
Renee.
a breakfast of characters, which will be May 18th.
You going to have Bob and I there then? Breakfast of characters?
Sure, come right on in. We would love to have you. We're going to have a lot of different characters there. We're going to have food for the kids. We'll have face painting, balloon animals. We'll have hair braids. It's going to be a lot of fun for all the kids here in town.
Okay. Well, Bob and I'll pass on the hair braids, okay?
We have some really
Now,
fun
is this
characters lined
is this aimed at the kids?
Yes.
Okay, so it's breakfast of characters.
Yes.
So tell us what's going on, Jade.
So we will have a super lineup of characters there. We're going to have Anna, Elsa, Moana, Cinderella, Belle, Snow White, Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Mickey and Minnie, Ninja Turtles, Minnie from Paw Patrol and Puppy Dog Pals. We're also going to have Clifford the Big Red Dog. One of you guys could wear that.
Yeah,
if
we
you're really
could.
interested in coming.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Bob the Builder. You could do that as well.
That's right. Some of those characters I recognize from my youth. Some of them I recognize from my grandkids. I got
Yes.
4 grandkids, and I've become familiar with some of those characters through buying them stuff or seeing them play with it through the years.
Yes, we want to appeal to adults and kids, so we've got a little bit of both.
So when is this event going to happen, the Breakfast of Characters at Prime South Bank?
It's going to be this Saturday from 10 to 12.
You mean
May 18th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, May 18th.
May 18th.
I was going to say, you're giving us a day notice there, girl.
May 18th.
It's May 18th.
Okay, from what time now?
10 to 12.
10 a.m. to 12 at Prime South Bank on West Cherry Street here in Jesup,
It'll
right?
be at the Jesup Train Depot.
Oh, you're going to put it at the train depot?
Yes.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because you're going to have a lot more room in there. Now, so what got y'all to do this? Why did y'all decide to do this Breakfast of Characters the Prime South Bank is going to put on for the kids?
Well, speaking with Randy at the bank, he really wanted to do an event that gave back to the community and got them involved. So we wanted to do something different and something fun, and Jesup's never had a character breakfast.
All right. Where do all these characters come in from? I mean, this is a lot of characters here.
Yeah. Well, 7 of us at the bank are dressing up, and then we have 10 coming from a place in Valdosta. So
Okay.
They're
So-
coming from all over.
But they're not dressing up. These are really true characters. We got, of course, the kids are in school right now.
Yes.
All right, so you've got all these characters coming in. So from when they're there from 10 to 12, what will be going on? What'll make it fun, not only seeing the characters, but other activities for the kids? Jay?
We have little autograph books, so everyone gets a pen and an autograph book, and they can go around and get signatures from every character. And we're also giving away at least 10 gift cards. So
Okay. And
they might win something. They might get some autographs. We have Jerry J's Catered Breakfast.
All right. You can always text us, folks, with your questions or comments to our main business line. It is text enabled at 912-427-3711, 427-3711. You can text questions or comments because we're talking live on the air. We can't answer the phone. So someone says, any Smurfs?
No Smurfs, but we'll
No
consider
Smurfs.
that for next year. That's a need in Jesup.
Okay, and so breakfast of characters. Once again, Jade, tell us all the characters once again. That's going to be at Prime South Bank. Not at Prime South Bank. The Prime South Bank is hosting and putting on. It's going to be at the train depot in downtown Jesup on Broad Street on May 18th from 10 to 12. All the kids are invited. Once again, Prime South Bank's Breakfast of Characters going to be held at the train depot in downtown Jesup on Broad Street May 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Once again, tell us the cast of characters, Jade.
Okay, we will have Anna and Elsa, Moana, Cinderella, Belle, Snow White, Woody and Buzz Lightyear, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Ninja Turtle. We will have a few from Paw Patrol, a few from Puppy Dog Pals, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Bob the Builder, Cat in the Hat, and Dorothy. Renee is actually going to be our Dorothy.
Renee. All right, you're not in Kansas anymore.
Right. One of the things I want to mention that we are selling tickets for this. It's $10 a person, but the money that we are raising from this goes to the Boys and Girls Club. So we are actually
$10 per person. Now that's everyone, kids, adults, everything. So if a mom and dad brings a couple of kids in, that's $40. Is that correct? Am I right
Two
on
and
that?
under are free.
What's that?
Two and under.
Two and under are free, but everybody else is $10. And letting you know, folks, that the money that you give is a charity donation
Yes.
to the Boys and Girls Club here in Jesup in Wayne County. Actually, it's the Omaha Area Boys and Girls Club, but it's located right here in Jesup at the end of Orange Street. So $10 a person for no matter what age. Two and under is free, but everybody else, whether it's 3 up to 103, it's $10 per person.
And we will have face painting. We'll have someone doing the balloon animals. We'll have the hair braiding. We'll have several activities for the kids to do along with the characters that are going to be there.
Okay, I see the phone ringing. Once again, you got to text us. Text us to 912-427-3711 if you have any questions or comments. That's a really big cast of characters y'all have coming in.
Yeah.
You know how many cell phones and pictures are going to be taken at this thing?
We're going to have a giant photo booth, Balloon Arch Castle, so
Oh,
great
you do?
photo
So
opportunities.
a great backdrop there for all the pictures.
Yes.
Okay.
Jay,
Renee?
will you tell them where they can get tickets?
Yes. You can get it at the door. You can come in our branch here in Jesup, or we have a link that we have all over our Facebook. It's psbcharacterbreakfast.eventbrite.com.
Sure, I got that. Okay.
It's probably
But you
easier to
can come
buy
to the
at the
bank
door
or
or come to
whatever.
the branch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come to the branch and we'll
go to the
be
branch
glad
here
to
on
get you.
West Cherry Street. Go ahead and get your tickets, or you can just buy them at the door on May 18th. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. And it sounds like I know the kids are going to have a blast. And,
I hope so.
And not only the kids are going to have a blast, the parents are going to have a good time watching their kids just be in awe of all these characters. Because if you've ever taken your kids or grandkids to a place like Disney World or something like that, and just to see their expressions on their faces when they see these characters come up, and they're going to see these characters and just have a great time with them.
Yes, I think it's going to be super fun.
We're all excited about it.
And of course, I'm glad that all the money there is going to the Boys and Girls Club, a very worthy cause here in Jesup and Wayne County. So, folks, when you give the $10, it's not like Prime South is keeping it; they're giving it to the Boys and Girls Club. This is a big fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club, which has helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids through the years, and still continues to go strong. And they got a great summer program coming up, Boys and Girls Club does, and then of course be back to their regular routine when school starts back in August. Jade, so you live over there on the island. You said the St. Simons traffic is starting to get kind of busy over there now the temperatures are warming up.
It is. I didn't think it would ever be like Atlanta, but, it's taken me 20 minutes to get off the island recently. It used to take me an hour and 30 in Atlanta, but it's creeping up. I didn't think I was going to have to worry about that back down here.
It always amazes me when people go on St. Simons Island. They get to that 4-mile causeway stretch there. They turn off of 17 and they head on there and they fly down that thing.
Oh, they do.
Like it's 50 miles an hour. They fly down a lot of the thing. Like driving 65 is going to save them that much time in 4 miles, because by the time that you get to the island, you're in 2-lane. You can't go fast.
I know
It just amazes me how people go so fast on that causeway when you're not going to save but a few seconds at the max.
And when you're on beach time, you're not supposed to be in a ruch.
That's
so I don't
right.
know what
You're
they're
on
hurrying
beach
for.
time. Beach time.
Maybe they're hurrying to beat the crowds to get in the restaurant
Yeah,
seat.
right.
I don't know.
But it's a great island over there. I'm glad that you're back down in southeast Georgia where you grew up there in Waycross. But I understand you grew up in Waycross, but you went to school across the river, right?
I did. Pierce County, go Bears.
So she's a bear. She's not a gator. I asked that the other day. She is not a gator.
We had to make that clear.
That's right. she went to Pierce County, so she is a Cub. Now, how did you do that? Did your mom or dad teach you or coach over at
My older cousins went there, so we just went there as well, and we're so glad we did.
Okay.
It was just a smaller school.
Yeah,
More tight-knit.
Yeah, yeah.
At the time, we were 2A, and Ware County was 5A, so we just went there to be smaller.
Are they still 2A there, or are they 3A
We're
there?
3 now.
3A now. We play them ever so often in different sports. Wayne County does. We love playing them. We love playing Ware County and Appling County and Brunswick and Glen Academy. All the ones that are around us here. It's always big rivals.
Yes, big rivalries.
Big rivalries. And but Jay Jones, the new marketing director for Prime South Bank. And how many branches do y'all have?
We have 7.
7 branches all around. And so your headquarters out over there, and you plan the marketing and advertising and everything for Prime South to get the word out about what's going on in Prime South and all the banking services that they can offer to folks and how y'all can help people with their financial situations.
Yes.
All right. But once again, tell folks, just in case they tuned in, you're listening to the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO FM in Jesup. Tell them once again what's going to be going on at May 18th at the Wayne County or the Jesup Train Depot in downtown Jesup. Renee,
a breakfast fruit with characters. It'll be May 18th. It's from 10 until 12. It'll be at the Train Depot here in Jesup. We have a list of characters. Excited. We'll have breakfast that'll be brought in from Hog and Bones here in town. So we're all really excited. Bring your kids out. It's $10 a ticket. If you don't want to go online to buy the tickets, you can pick them up, come to the bank, or you can get them at the door.
So they get a breakfast too?
Yes, they will have breakfast.
Well, that's $10 right there. So and it's from Hog and Bones, so you know it's going to be great.
Exactly.
So you're going to have breakfast there with Hog and Bones. You're going to have all these characters there from old characters like Cinderella and Snow White all the way up to the current ones now. And Woody and Buzz Lightyear is going to be there.
Yes.
That's 2 of my favorite current ones right there.
So y'all do want to dress up?
No, I
Y'all
want
can
to. I
be
want
Woody
to
and
see.
Buzz.
The autograph
Come help
book
us out.
included as well.
What's that?
The autograph book included with the $10.
yes.
So for $10 they get the breakfast, the autograph book.
Yes.
So you get a
Fair.
lot for your money.
Hair braiding, balloon animals, everything is
Everything,
included
right,
within
so-
the $10.
Yeah.
I think you're scheduled to come in next week before the big event
Yes.
again on the show. So we'll have you on one more time to let people know more about it. But again, like I said, tickets are available at the bank, right? Good.
Okay, well, that's pretty good right there. A breakfast and the souvenir book and then of course the big backdrop y'all gonna have set for all the pictures to be taken and for the kids just to have a blast with all these characters. Prime South Bank is putting it on. It's going to be hosted there at the Jesup Train Depot on Broad Street in downtown Jesup. Mark it on your calendar right now. Put it in your smartphone. May 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And it's called the Breakfast of Characters at the Train Depot in downtown Jesup, hosted by Prime South Bank. And all the proceeds goes to the Boys and Girls Club here in Jesup. All right, Jade, I'm glad. Nice and easy, right? She was all nervous before she came on the air.
I've calmed down some.
I just tell folks it's just talking,
But when you have to talk with a purpose, everything changes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
it
blab
does.
all day long till I have to make a point and get everything correct. I don't even know if I did that right.
So you can talk in circles all day long, but when it gets to that point, you get a little nervous.
When
huh?
people are listening.
Okay. All right, Renee, glad that you came on.
Thank you.
And
Glad to be
we
here.
look forward to seeing y'all again next week and updating us on anything new that may be happening at this event.
Okay, we're looking
All right.
forward to it.
Take care. All right. Have a safe trip back over to Brunswick. 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. More of the world famous Butch and Bob Show in a minute.
Can you find it?
The JoJo Dermatology WIFO FM Big Dog Country Cash Can.
Imagine, if you will, a specially marked can hidden in Wayne County, Georgia, worth $1,055. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, find the cash can. Clues to the can's location will be read Monday through Friday live on WIFO at 7:10 a.m., 12:50 p.m., 3:03 p.m., and 5:50 p.m.
Shortly after 5 p.m. on Friday, the clues will be posted online at BigDogCountry.com.
No purchase necessary. You must be 18 to claim the prize. Complete rules online at BigDogCountry.com.
The Georgia Dermatology WIFO-FM Big Dog Country Cash Can.
Coming soon.
This promo will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
And the Georgia Dermatology and Big Dog Country Cash Can promotion begins this coming Monday, May 13th. First clue will be given out at 7:10 on Monday morning. Your chance to go out there and find that Georgia Dermatology and Big Dog Country Cash Can hidden somewhere on public property in Wayne County. And the first person who finds it will win $1,055. It begins this Monday. You can go to our website sometime over the weekend and check out all the rules and regulations at BigDogCountry.com. Well, we're going to bring Jade back on one more time here because we got a text that came in that said, was Miss Jones, Jade, were you on Coach Nimmer's cheer team there at Pierce County?
Yes, I was. Back in the old glory days.
Oh, come on. You graduated in 2010. That's not old.
It's almost a decade. I feel it.
Now, this was the competition team?
This was, football and competition from 2006 to 2010.
Now, do you ever get any injuries of any type with the cheerleading?
Yes, I got my nose broken.
You did?
It was
What did they do? They
awful.
forget to catch you and just drop. We're not going to catch Jade this time. We're going to let her hit the floor. Splat.
They fell down with an elbow. And It
Oh.
was awful. Coach
Gee.
Nimmer looked at me and she said, "Don't go look at it. Don't go look at it." And I ran to the bathroom.
You immediately went and looked at them, didn't you?
I thought I was going to pass out. So that happened. I got a hernia.
Oh, geez.
I sprained my ankle one time. I gave that team all I had.
Apparently. yeah, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes, had
You
to get
gave it
my
all,
nose
blood, sweat, and
reset,
tears.
everything. Yeah.
And lots of time.
My insurance that year is like, "What are you doing? Cheerleading isn't a sport." Yes, it was.
Yeah, and we've started over Wayne County recently in the last few years. We've started competition cheering here. I know that we're behind what Pierce County's been doing, but our teams have been getting better as each year has gone by.
Oh, that's awesome to hear. I didn't know.
Yeah, yep. Started, right, Bob? Right.
Yeah, Coach Ward's wife is in charge of that team now, doing real well. Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. So that competition cheering is moving right along, but it is a sport where you can get injured just about any other sport. It just comes with territory.
Yeah.
But it's fun doing it.
My niece broke her arm. They threw her up in the air, didn't catch her. She came
Oh,
down.
really?
Broke her. Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous.
And your niece lives where?
In Virginia.
In Virginia, right.
Miss Amy runs a great program. They've won state the last few years here.
Yeah. All
They've done a
right.
great job.
So we did answer that question right there. It says, I'm sorry, folks. My eyes are not as good as they used to be. Danielle says hello.
Hey, Danielle. How have you been?
Who's Danielle?
I used to, when we were in middle school, I used to base her, but then we flew together in high school.
You did what together?
We were both the ones in the air. We flew. We were on top then, but I actually based her in middle school, so we go
okay.
way back.
You based her, so you were on the ground in middle school, but you were a flyer in high school.
They realized I never kept growing, so at 5 foot, they were like, "You're back in the air."
You're back in there. All right, Jade. Well, good to have you on. We'll see you and Renee next week, okay?
Okay.
All right, take
Thanks
care.
for having us.
All right, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. We'll continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. So, Bob, you were saying that the Fellowship of Christian Athletes had their annual banquet last night as a fundraiser, and Charlie Ward was the guest speaker.
Did a good job.
How did it go?
It was nice. Had a nice message. Had a lot of items there auctioned off. Like I said, who won that football with all the Heisman Trophy winners' signatures on it, but that went for a pretty good price. So it's a nice football dating back all the way to Paul Hornung, and it had all kinds of Heisman Trophy winners' signatures on there. Tim Tebow was on there, Billy Sims.
Do you know who got it?
Not sure who
No,
got it.
who
Like I
was
said,
the high bidder?
I left before they.
Oh, you left. Okay.
Before they gave out the bid, they were still bidding. But
Okay.
I don't have that kind of money, so I left. Poor radio, man.
Yeah, you were poor radio,
I
folks.
knew I wasn't going to get it. So, but it was nice meeting Charlie Ward. Like I said, he had a nice message, good crowd on hand. Good to see some former Florida State alumni there. Jerry Jones was there. he had more Bobby Bowden stories than Charlie Ward. I was kind of disappointed in the question. I thought Charlie Ward would give me a lot of Bobby Bowden stories, but he really didn't have much to say about it.
He didn't say much about Bobby?
He didn't have much about to say about it.
Oh, Coach Bowden? We say Coach Bowden because he's older. Okay, Coach Bowden.
But I told people there last night, I've had the privilege of being at 3 Bobby Bowden press conferences, and I always thought he was the most colorful.
Oh, no doubt about that.
You know, comparing him to other press conferences I've been to, like Spurrier and Kirby.
Now, Spurrier was a character. Now, Nick Saban
Spurrier was a character, but he was a. You know, we won't.
Oh, we know the little jabs that he did at Georgia. You know, like he always liked to used to play Georgia, you know, in the first part of September because, you know, we had 4 or 5 folks that were, you know, suspended for getting arrested during the summer. You know, just little things like that.
His press conferences weren't as entertaining as
Bobby's. No, Bobby's were entertaining.
Bobby's were entertaining.
But if you're going to say someone does kind of
boring, they were laid back. You never felt intimidated with Bobby Bowden.
Right, yeah. Bobby
Spurrier,
just...
You better have a good question because he'd be like Belichick.
He cut you down, huh? You're almost scared to ask him a question because you're worried about it.
Ask him anything, he'd give you an answer.
Yeah, Bobby Bowden was a great coach, great character, just a good guy.
But the story that Charlie Ward told, like I said, he had work done. When work done showed up, work done just went through that tragic where his mother got shot and killed, and she was a police officer, and Ward Dunn showed up at FSU, and Charlie Ward took him under his wings and roomed with him and was there and mentored him and, you know, got him, you know, helped him out tremendously going through that tough time. So it was a good speech last night.
Now, Charlie Ward, you know, there's a lot of folks out there who may not really, because it's been several years since he played for Florida State. Tell us, you know, who he is, what position he played, what awards he won.
He got there. He talked about he had to wait. You know, his first year they tried him out as punter, and he went as quarterback. Yeah, so he said that was God's plan to make him wait. You know, but he finally became quarterback, and you know, won the Heisman Trophy in '93. But he also played basketball down there 4 years, and decided to go play basketball and played in the NBA for 13 years, mostly with the New York Knicks. So. Had a great career.
He plays guard there?
Yeah, now he's coaching basketball at Florida High down in Tallahassee.
So he's down in Tallahassee, back in Tallahassee, teaching, coaching basketball at one of the high schools.
Yeah, married several kids, you know, and talked about his daughter's in a plays an instrument. He's going to see her do a solo today down in Tallahassee. So it was good, you know, I think people enjoyed it last night. A lot of money raised for FCA, which is a good cause. So,
has he always been an active Christian, or did something happen during college or afterwards that got him more involved in his Christian walk?
He acted like he was always that way.
Always that way?
He didn't really say. Okay. You know, didn't get into that. But
well, it's the Fellowship of Christian Athletes big fundraiser last night.
They just wrote a book about him. He talked about that. It's called The Athletes. You can probably go online and get it at Amazon.
The Athletes?
Yeah, The Athlete.
The Athlete. Just him?
Just him.
Okay.
Somebody's wrote a story about his life, you know, because not only was a great football player, basketball player, he's an avid tennis player, played in some national tennis tournaments as well. I mean, this kid was
Was he from Florida? Was he?
No, he's from Thomasville.
He's from he's Thomasville, Georgia. Yeah.
When we get to you can see it. You know, they got it. They got a plaque up there, Heisman Trophy winner, when we played Thomasville football. It's right there. So, yeah, his family still lives in Thomasville, but he lives in Tallahassee.
Okay.
But like I said, Dylan Brown, the FCA did a good job organizing to get everybody there. So, just, you know, a good event. And I said they brought Brian Jordan, Dan Reeves, Sid Bream, and now Charlie Ward. So
that's good.
Be curious to see who they get next year. So you know, I know they're trying to get. The caveat would be to get Tim Tebow, you know, because he's much involved in knowing Dylan being a Gator fan. That was what was funny. They had Coach Adams introduce Charlie Ward because he was an FSU fan. You can have Dylan do it because Dylan's a diehard Gator. That was kind of.
Why they did? I guess they just had to do that, didn't they?
Well, I don't think you had to, but it was just funny that was the reason they gave. The reson they got Tommy Adams to do. They wanted a Florida State fan.
A Florida fan introduced a Florida State athlete.
They didn't want the Florida Gator introducing the FSU athlete. So.
Okay.
But it was a good event. Enjoyed it.
Well, good. Did something else go on last night too?
Had the golf banquet. You know.
The golf banquet.
Pine Forest Country Club. Congrats to Micah Feldman. He got the 0800 scholarship, which dates back to 1986. Again, Men's Golf Association has been giving that award out since 1986, a scholarship to a senior golfer.
Micah Feldman.
Micah Feldman.
Got the scholarship.
Low medalist this year. And again, our congrats to the girls golf team. They got invited to the state golf match, which will be
they did?
not
Good.
this week, but next week. So,
All right.
or the week after next. They leave next Sunday. They don't leave this Sunday, but next Sunday. I think it's a week from Tuesday up in Carrollton. And the track team's up in Carrollton. Coach Ward wasn't able to be there. Like I said, his wife was there, but they're going on a mission trip to Brazil. I told them they need to come in and talk about their mission trip they're taking. So
Definitely. We'd love to
looking
have you
forward to
on.
that. So.
Well, Bob, hope you have a great weekend.
Look it up.
All right. World famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Women's Health Center in downtown Jesup, along with Murphy Builder Supply downtown Jesup, and the Wolf Animal Hospital, located on West Cherry Street in Jesup.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.